Hello guys, welcome back to my channel as I react to the 0-0 draw West Brom and 1-0 defeat to Charlton, and there's no pulling punches really because the performance against West Brom, we should have capitalised on them chances. We really should have, because I mean Tommy Zinkin shouldn't be starting in goal because to me he just isn't good enough. And injuries haven't helped our team. Really, it has not helped them whatsoever. I mean, first half against West Brom, we should have been scoring against them, but we just waste our chances. We really do. I mean, second half, it was even against West Brom. I mean, that's the worst West Brom side I saw in a long time. And we should have easily beat them, but we couldn't because we were so wasteful with our chances and possession. Because we look so flat in midfield when Lewis Baker ain't fit. And exactly the right back position has been such a weakness since Junior been out injured. Because you haven't got a decent backup right back for him. And we certainly do not have a good backup goalkeeper. And we sure as hell don't have a good backup midfielder. That is our issue. And yeah, against West Bromwich, a draw is very lucky in that aspect. And then we'll talk about Wednesday night's game, and I've got to be honest, we never really got going in that game. It was just lack of enthusiasm from the team. I mean, Mark, I will give you some criticism. You've got to stop playing Exanzi because he is too old and he can't keep up with the pace of the Championship, and he just isn't good enough to start. Stephen Exanzi isn't. I mean, playing Lemmy and CC up front, it just didn't work because Thomas is putting in good balls, but there's no striker to get the end of it because your best striker you leave on the bench. And then defensively, we weren't that good, but we never really created enough to be even in the game. I think, to be fair, we were lucky that it weren't more than 1-0 because the performance was appalling and the standards was certainly, below par. And that's just not good enough. We're on a poor run of form since we've had them injuries. But when we do have injuries, we've got to get some good backup players, because since Lewis Baker's been out, since Junior's been out, since Bosnich and Johansson's been out, we have struggled as a whole in the team. And there's no point getting the striker if they don't have good service. And, the team is lacking confidence. But we have been dropping points against teams that we shouldn't drop points against, really. But it's what happens when you don't turn up or put your chances away and you give possession away so cheaply. Honest to God, don't play Tommy Zinkin. He's not a good goalkeeper. He really isn't. And don't play Cisse because he's not a striker. He's more of a winger, I think. And, I'm hoping that Chelsea guy that we signed on loan, that we signed on permanently is fit soon, because I'd like to see him play. Gutted that Lau's injured, because one of our best players as well. Like, the injury list is mental. You know, like, we're not in a good position. We really aren't. At the moment, we're lacking confidence, and we're just not good enough. You know, it was very bitterly disappointing but frustrating. Because, like Mark said, it was boneheaded. I agree it was. But there's not been, with Stoke, the last 4 games, there's not been aggression, determination. I mean, this is the problem we've had since Ryan Shawcross retired. There has been no leadership at all in that team. That's been our main problem for the last 5 years. There's not enough leadership in that team to steady the ship. But hopefully Mark can turn it around. But we ain't getting top 6 this year yet. I wish fans would stop saying, oh, we're going to get top 6 or we want top 6. You can't just want that, because for 5 years you have been battling relegation after relegation. But we are on the right track. It's just the inconsistency that's the issue, really. You know, we've got to start players that deserve to start. Stop starting players that aren't playing good enough, and pick players that deserve to play, is what I'm going to say. But also put people on the bench that deserve it. Because the stick that Smith is getting is not fair, because he's not even been given a fair chance yet. I'd give it till April to let him prove himself. And if he hasn't done good enough, then fair enough, but just give the guy a chance. It's the same with that Crystal Palace winger. Give him a chance. He's only just come. Same with any players that have just joined us. Give them a chance. But I'd put Frank Feeling in goal rather than Tommy, because Tommy just isn't good enough. But that's what I have to say about them 2 games. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and comment below, and we'll see how we get on the FA Cup.